It's only as I was speaking that I noticed this. So I think this too, not I think, this too is a symbol. You see, what I noticed this morning as I was sitting here with some decisions that I have to make. Well, actually, I made the decision already. And that's when I understood how I went off course. And this is what happens to us when we begin focusing on what is not right, what is not going right, what we fear, our anxieties. We start listening to our thoughts. And as you all must know by now, our minds lie to us all the time. But when we want, need, and desire something so badly, and we don't see that it's happening, that's the thing. We don't see that it's happening. We start doubting ourselves. We start doubting the signs and symbols from the universe. And then what happens? We start listening to our lying thoughts. Our thoughts never tell the truth. They can't, because this is what? How old is the human being? 6 billion years? Something like that. The brain is old, it is antique, and our brains are not set up to help us thrive. Our brains are meant to help us survive. Remember those saber-toothed tigers, the mammoth, and all of those ginormous beings that we see in pictures? Actually, I have a whole family as a spirit guide. Our brains were meant to help us survive in that kind of climate. That is no longer the case. But when self-doubt occurs, that is what happens. We start to doubt. So in my case, gradually, I didn't realize that I started listening to my doubts. And they increased and increased and increased. And I still kept taking wrong action, because the wrong thoughts were leading me somewhere that I didn't really want to go. And then it set into fear. The interesting thing is, fear is also an illusion. You hear that? Fear is an illusion. It is linked to our wrong thoughts. And when we take up that thread and we start to run with it, that fucker just unreels like nobody's business and could go until the end of time. However, when you notice, when you recognize and you decide to stop and take stock, and you notice and you step back, that is when the whole panorama just opens up to you and you see what is real again. Because people, the only thing that is real, I hope you all are hearing me above the dog, the only thing that is real is what's in here. The only thing that is real is your spirit. The only thing that is real, oh, she wants me to lift her up to see the whoever is passing. That's not happening right now. The only thing that is real are your desires and your imagination that you create, that you set yourself up to follow. Your needs, wants, and desires. That's all you need to focus on. And it is all of that that has brought me back here to who I am and what I want. So I don't want to wax on any longer. So please always know, when you make the right decision, you feel the rightness, in your entire body, in your heart, in your spirit. Because as I learned, yes, Joy, wait, as I learned with one of my teachers, Tony Robbins, what he always says is, life is not happening to you, it is happening for you. And not only that, when things aren't going right, you really do have to stop and pivot, change it, turn around, because nothing is in a straight line. And I needed to remember that